Hello and welcome to another feature game. This time it's Soul Redemption again. And at the start of this game he is playing a submarine, it looks like.
Let's give them a hard time.
Because why not? Anyway, Soul is playing the Großer Kurfürst again. And he's playing on the Shatter map. Looking at the teams, there are 3 destroyers in each team. All the enemy has a Kaba, so debatable if it's really a DD or not. The enemy also has 3 radar ships, while Soul's team has 2. There are also 5 battleships for each team. Soul spawns in the west, south of A, and we'll start going north to support Shima and the cruisers that are also going in that direction. The Shima does not go into A straight away, but instead try to flank and possibly wanting to torp into A if anything smokes up.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
A is being kept, but so far nothing has been detected. The Shima is going quite wide, and the Salem is too far away, but right here the enemy Gala is spotted. Pushing very aggressively south, and it's a big hit from Sol. In addition to pushing very aggressively, it also has smoke, which is quite unusual. Normally go with the heal, and it doesn't end very good for him because he dies only 2.5 minutes in. We also see an enemy Fletcher and a Kronstadt just left of A, and towards the rear there are 2 battleships. Soul team is capping B and contesting C. Since the Java died, there is no one trying to cap A. Soul is trying to get some hits on the battleships are showing him broadside, but he's a bit unlucky and only get 2 overpens. And needs a fairly big hit in return. The Shima is continuing to sail along the 1 line, really going for the flank, but probably a bit too extreme. Soul's team managed to cap B, but now they are losing it to the enemy. The enemy is also capping A, and C is still being contested by both teams. Both teams are also down 2 ships. As Soul's secondary starts opening up on the enemy Kronstadt. Since the Kronstadt is quite angled, he decides to shoot at the enemy Yamato that is once again giving a broadside. It's a bit better hit, but still nothing truly big.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Soul is trying to deal with the Kronstadt, while the secondaries has been shooting the whole time. He's now also trying to get some hits with his main guns. Kronstadt is returning fire though, and while Soul was sailing broadside before, he ate a decent hit. Does so once again. But Soul is slowly chipping away the HP of the Kronstadt. And the only question is how long he will survive. This fight has cost Soul quite a bit of HP though. Even though he has a couple of heals left, he is down to 45k HP. So finally managed to kill him, and the final blow comes from his secondary, so he gets the Close Quarters Expert achievement. He's slowing down a bit. I assume it's to wait for the heal and possibilities maybe stealth fire at the Republic, but he goes behind the island, so Soul start pushing forward again. As you can see on the minimap, the friendly Shima has gone from sailing on the one line to now being in the enemy spawn. So it's questionable how much use he has actually been. At most, maybe he has been torping the battleships and deterring them and pushing them, but might have been more effective to be closer. Soul gets a very good hit at the Yamato, over 52k damage, and is up to 136 after roughly 8 minutes. The enemy capped C some time ago, and B is currently not generating any points for Soul's team, and A is still being free. But Soul is trying to get the Yamato killed, but it's the Ibuki instead that gets the kill.
Our team has taken the lead.
The enemy team is down to 5 ships, while Soul's team still has 7.
Our victory is
And Soul's team get another kill, so they're in a pretty good situation, and B is now giving them points. The friendly Benson goes down. And Soul is trying to help deal with the Republic. The Shima has pushed towards B and is now trying to torp him. But as you can see, every single torp miss. The Ibuki in Soul's team is now trying to cap A, as the enemy is once again contesting B and getting points from C. So even though Soul's team still have the ship advantage with the 2 ships, they are not gaining any points, while the enemy team is slowly but surely decreasing the gap between them. The Shima still isn't really doing much, probably waiting for the torps to reload before attacking the Massachusetts, while the friendly Izumo is trying to deal with the American battleship. Soul is pushing in to try to help out. And the Shima is now finally pushing out, although he does eat quite a bit of damage from the Massachusetts. The Massachusetts kills the Shima, and then the Shima torps kills the Izumo. So now all of a sudden Soul's team is down to only 3 ships, while the enemy still have 4 ships left. So even though it looked quite stable, now all of a sudden Soul's team is in a pretty bad situation. Soul gets a good hit on the Buffalo, no sitters unfortunately, but when Massachusetts gets a good hit in return, and now Soul is hitting fire from 3 different directions. He's using his last heal, but keeps getting set on fire, so the HP is quickly going down. His secondary finishes off the Massachusetts, so he gets his second close quarter expert achievement. Soul was forced to use his damage con since he was having 2 fires, but receives another one from the Henry in the south. Soul is trying to kill the Buffalo, but is not having quite enough luck to get the kill. Here he activates his Hydro, which I'm not entirely sure about. The Buffalo is way out of Hydro range, and there are no ships that can torp him, but never mind that. He will, however, here send up his spotter plane to see where the Buffalo is, while he waits for the Buffalo radar to run out. In the south, Richelieu and Nibuki is trying to deal with the Henry. With the 2 kills, Soul's team was 3-2, but the Richelieu goes down to the Henry and is now 2 against 2. And the teams have exactly the same amount of points. Even though Soul hasn't managed to get that many really big hits, he has managed to reach 199k damage. and he has a potential of just over 2 million, but he is also down to 7.7 KHP, so he has to be careful and kill the enemy ships quickly. The Henry in the south kills the Ibuki as well, but Salt at least get a good hit on the Buffalo and is rewarded with high caliber achievements. So Duke him a bit by slowing down, which gives him a bit more time to allow his guns to reload and fire. He gets a kill and is a bit lucky also that he doesn't eat any more fires. Henry shot some AP and Sol is now down to less than 4.1 KHP. Sol Sim still has control over B and Sol is now capping C. Most likely scenario here would be that the Henry probably goes to cap B and then tries to deal with Sol, since he will need a kill to win this game. Because with 2 caps and 3 minutes left, it's unlikely that capping B and then going for A would be enough. And as expected, B is being capped. The friendly team wants Sol to run away, but not really Sol's style. Another one of Sol's teammates thinks that then will go to A, but like I said before, he needs the kill to win this game. So he needs to be going after Sol, and he knows that Sol is very, very low on HP. Most likely he doesn't need more than 2 salvos to kill him, and if he has his main battery reload booster, it shouldn't take too long. Sol pushes around C. I'm assuming he's hoping that the Henry will actually go north to play a bit of Ring Around the Rosie. But he's also ready to deal with him in case he goes south. He activates his Hydro to spot the Henry and any potential incoming torps, and thanks to the Hydro, the Henry is spotted going into C from the south. So Sol can wait for the Henry to get into position or far enough in front, and see that the Henry is at 12.5k HP. Sol fires only his forward guns, but gets the kill. His 4th for day, so he gets the 4-goal hold. He also gets the Confederate and ends at about 225k damage. So although the game was at times a bit slow and didn't get the usual devastating strikes he tend to get in this ship, he was resilient and kept going, refused to die, and managed to get a very good game out of this. So well done, Sol.